I thought my wife loved me with her whole heart. She smiled, cooked, and cared like a perfect partner. But one night, her sister came close to me and whispered words that froze my blood. I must tell you the truth about her. From that moment, my life started breaking piece by piece. What was the secret? Why did her sister decide to tell me? This story is full of emotions, suspense, and painful truth. Stay with me till the end. You will not only feel every word, but also learn simple English with this unforgettable story. I married Emma because she looked poor, shy, and innocent. She wore plain clothes, lived in a small rented room, and carried books in her old bag. My rich friends mocked me. "You are a businessman. Why marry a poor teacher?" They laughed. But I loved her eyes, full of kindness. On our wedding night, she stood in my mansion like a stranger. She touched the walls slowly, like she had seen them before. I thought it was nervousness, but her silence felt like a locked door hiding a secret inside. Emma's sister, Lily, came to live with us after marriage. She was younger, cheerful, and loved to talk. At first, she treated me like a brother, but I noticed how she looked at Emma sometimes, with a strange worry. One morning, Lily whispered, "Did Emma tell you everything?" I was confused. "Everything about what?" I asked. Lily quickly changed the topic and smiled, but her eyes carried fear. That night, Emma locked her phone quickly when I walked into the room, and Lily watched from the doorway in silence. Small events made me restless. One day, Emma disappeared from the house for 2 hours. She returned with dust on her shoes and a nervous smile. I asked, "Where did you go?" She said she visited a friend, but no one in her phone list matched that name. Another day, the maid told me Emma knew the hidden safe in my study room. I never told her. When I asked Emma, she laughed it away. "I guessed it," she said. But how could a poor school teacher guess the exact spot behind a painting? Lily started dropping hints. While helping Emma in the kitchen, she looked at me and said, "You think she is poor, don't you?" My heart jumped. "What do you mean?" I asked. She didn't reply, just cut vegetables faster. Later that evening, Emma wore a gold bracelet. I knew it was not mine. "Where did you get this?" I asked. She said it was a gift from her mother, but Emma's mother was too poor to even buy new shoes. Lily watched quietly, biting her lip, as if she wanted to speak, but was too scared. One stormy night, the electricity went out. I went to check the fuse box, and Emma was gone from the room. I searched the dark mansion and finally saw her in the study room. She was holding a file from the locked drawer of my desk. When she noticed me, she quickly dropped it. "I was just looking for candles," she said. But why would she look for candles inside my locked drawer? The next morning, Lily came to me with trembling hands. "Brother, she is not who you think she is," she whispered. Lily told me a shocking small piece of truth. Emma was never poor. She grew up in a mansion even bigger than this. Her father lost everything because of a scandal. She hides her past. My mind froze. Why would she hide it? I asked. Lily shook her head. She will never tell you. But I saw her visiting someone last week. A man gave her a letter. My chest tightened. Was Emma living two lives? That night, I asked Emma directly, but she smiled and said, Lily likes drama. Don't believe her. More strange things happened. At a family dinner, my uncle mentioned a rich man named Mr. Gray. Emma dropped her spoon. Her face turned pale. Later, I asked her why. She said she was tired. The next day, a car parked outside our house. A man in a black suit handed Emma an envelope. I watched from the balcony. She quickly hid it under her dress and rushed to her room. When I asked about it, she said it was just a bill. But I checked. No bill was inside. Only a photo of Emma and Mr. Gray together. I confronted Lily. Tell me everything, I demanded. Tears filled her eyes. Emma promised me not to say, but I can't stay silent. Mr. Gray was her fiancé once. She left him suddenly, and he still searches for her. He is dangerous. My head spun. My wife had a secret fiancé? That evening, Emma acted like nothing was wrong. She cooked dinner, laughed, and played piano. But my heart was burning. I watched her fingers on the keys, wondering if those same hands once held Mr. Gray's. Lily sat quietly, staring at her sister in fear. Days later, Lily brought me a diary. I found this under Emma's bed, she whispered. Inside were pages full of memories, mansions, parties, expensive gifts, and a man's name, repeated. Gray, Emma had written. He will never stop until he finds me. My blood ran cold. That night, Emma noticed the diary in my hands. Her face went white. Where did you get this? She shouted. For the first time, I saw anger in her eyes. She grabbed the diary, but Lily stepped forward bravely and said, Sister, he must know the truth now. Emma finally confessed part of her story. Yes, I was once rich. Yes, I knew Gray. But I left him because he was cruel. He treated people like property. She began to cry. I wanted a new life. A simple life with you. That's why I hid my past. I felt torn between love and betrayal. Could I trust her words? Lily hugged Emma, but whispered to me later, she didn't tell you everything. There's more. My heart sank again. If there was more, what could it be? And why did Lily look so afraid? The next week, our house phone rang late at night. I answered, but no one spoke. Then I heard breathing and a deep voice. Tell Emma I am waiting. My hand shook. When I turned, Emma was already standing behind me, her face pale. She knew who it was. It's him, isn't it? I asked. She didn't answer. She walked away silently, tears falling. Lily ran after her, but Emma locked herself in the room. The sound of her sobs filled the hall. I stood frozen, realizing my poor wife's past was now at my door. One afternoon, Lily returned home scared. "I saw Gray's car near the school," she whispered. "He is watching us." I decided to follow Emma secretly the next day. She said she was going shopping, but I followed her taxi. She went to a quiet cafe. A tall man in black entered. It was Gray. They talked in low voices. At one point, Emma covered her face and cried. My heart shattered. Was she meeting him out of fear or love? I left before she saw me, my mind full of fire, my heart full of doubt. That night, I confronted her. "I saw you with Gray." She gasped. "You followed me?" she asked. "Yes," I said. "Why are you meeting him?" She broke down. "Because he won't leave me alone. He said he will hurt you if I don't meet him. I wanted to protect you." My anger softened, but my trust was broken. Lily entered the room and said firmly, "Emma, enough secrets. You must choose, Gray or your husband." Emma fell on her knees, crying, but even then, I felt she was hiding something deeper, something Lily knew. Later that night, Lily came to my study. "There is one last thing you must know," she whispered. "Emma didn't just leave Gray. She took something from him, something valuable. That's why he won't stop." My hands shook. "What did she take?" Lily looked at the floor. "I don't know. She never told me. But whatever it is, he wants it back." Suddenly, we heard a loud knock at the door. 3 hard knocks. Emma screamed upstairs. Lily clutched my arm. I walked slowly to the door, heart racing, as shadows moved outside. When I opened the door, no one was there, only an envelope on the ground. Inside was a note. "You cannot hide her from me." My chest tightened. Emma collapsed on the sofa, shaking. Lily held her. "He is coming closer," she whispered. That night, I could not sleep. I checked every lock in the house. At midnight, I heard footsteps outside the window. I rushed out, but only saw a car driving away fast. Emma stood at the window, crying silently. The truth was close, but I still didn't know what she was hiding. The next morning, Emma packed her bag. "I must leave," she said. "It's the only way to protect you." I stopped her. "Running won't help. Tell me the full truth." She shook her head. "If you know, you will be in danger too." Lily cried, "Sister, don't do this alone." Suddenly, the maid entered. "Sir, a man is waiting outside. He says his name is Gray." My heart stopped. Emma froze. Lily whispered, "It's time." We all walked to the gate slowly. A black car was parked. The man stepped out, smiling coldly. Gray's eyes locked on Emma. "So you thought you could hide," he said. Emma stood trembling. "Leave us alone," she shouted. But Gray only laughed. "Give me what you stole, and I will go." My blood ran cold. "What did you steal, Emma?" I asked. She shook her head. "I can't tell you." Gray stepped closer. Lily pulled Emma back. "Brother, protect her," Lily whispered to me. My hands clenched. I had to choose. Stand by Emma even with her secrets, or demand the full truth right here, in front of Gray. The air was heavy. Gray's men appeared behind him, strong and silent. Neighbors peeked through windows. Emma whispered, "Please trust me." Gray shouted, "Last chance, Emma!" She cried, "I don't have it anymore." Gray's face turned red with rage. Lily screamed. I stepped forward, standing between them. "If you want her, you must go through me." Gray smirked. "Brave, but useless. You don't know her truth." My heart shook. Did I really know my wife at all? Was I protecting love, or just a beautiful lie wrapped in secrets? Before Gray could act, police sirens wailed. His men panicked. Gray cursed and ran to his car. Emma collapsed in my arms. "It's not over," Gray shouted as he drove away. The police chased him, but my heart was restless. That night, Emma sat quietly by the fire. I held her hand. "Please, Emma, no more secrets." She looked at me with tired eyes. "If I tell you, you might never look at me the same again." Lily sat beside us, whispering, "Sister, it's time. If you don't speak, the danger will never end." Emma finally opened her mouth, tears falling. "I took something from Gray, something that could destroy him forever." My heart raced. "What is it?" I asked. She looked down. A file full of his crimes. I still have it hidden." Lily gasped. "That's why he wants you." Silence filled the room. I stared at Emma, my poor wife who was never poor, my wife full of secrets. Should I protect her or walk away? I turned to the viewers now. What would you do if the person you loved most hid such a truth from you?